And I think as exercises are important to make you fit and to maintain a good physique, the same way reading is actually important to increase and enrich your intellect. Hey everyone, this is Anjali and welcome back to my channel. So as we know that the COVID-19 pandemic has created chaos all around the world, and the condition of India was also not that good, but as we are seeing that the positive cases are decreasing day by day, but still there are lockdown in various places that is actually affecting the routine of the citizens and also their psychological well-being. But to tackle this tough situation, I would suggest you to catch up on a lot of movies and shows, and also you can develop your culinary skills and can also learn new games. And the most important thing would be to spend more and more time with your family and your close ones. Lockdown has given me more time just to focus on those things that would usually get sidelined. Like I've been reading a lot of books these days, and I think as exercises are important to make you fit and to maintain a good physique, the same way reading is actually important to increase and enrich your intellect. I will be recommending you 5 books which you can actually read during this time. Okay, so the very first book which I want to recommend you is The Immortal of Meluha by Amish Tripathi. This is a mythological fiction book, and I wish if I could convince you and tell you how wonderful this book is. Actually, the words are very much easy to understand, and the prose is easy to understand, and it will not challenge the literary knowledge of an individual. So a must read by my side. The narration style of Amish in this book just blew me away in the world of Meluha, and this is the story of the man whom the legend turned into a god. The book simply shows a man whose karma recast him into a living god, that is the Mahadev, our god of gods. And I highly recommend you all to read this one. Now let's move to the second book, that is And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie, and I'm just in love with her. I just love her mystery thriller book. I'm actually more into mystery and thriller books, and Agatha is just my favorite author if we will talk about the murder mystery and thriller type of books, and I'm much more into mystery books. Okay, so keeping that things aside, just talk about this book. And after this book, I just understood that how and why Agatha Christie is known as the queen of crime. The story starts with where a group of people are invited into an island for summer holiday in Devon, and the things become more peculiar when they find their host isn't there when they arrive there. So, and after that, one by one, every people are getting killed off, picked off, and just everyone are just wondering that who will be next and who is the reason behind all these things and who are killing all these peoples, which is just terrifying all the people out there. Fantastic read that will leave you guessing until the very end of the story. So I will also recommend you to read this one also if you want to read thriller books. And the next book that I have to recommend you is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, that is by Robin Sharma, and it is a non-fiction book. I actually don't read that much non-fiction book, but when I read this book, I just fell into the non-fiction genres, and this one was the very first book that I read in the non-fiction. So this book actually indulges you to focus in you, your life and your goals and your dreams. So, and how your daily habits can actually help you to reach those dreams that you have. The book takes the form of fable about Julian Mantle, a high-profile attorney with sets of priorities that actually revolves around money, power and prestige. Everyone just loved luxurious life, but Julian was just frustrated and annoyed with all of these things, and he left everything and came to India and preached the highest learning of Indian sages, and which just actually transformed him completely. And if you want to read some non-fiction, then you can surely pick this one also. And now let's move to the next book, that is again by Amish Tripathi, that is Ravan, the Enemy of Aryavarta. I just love mythological fiction, and Ravan is my most favorite book among all the book I have read until now. To story has been curved so beautifully that it will open your mind, and your mind will just develop and train a new fresh thoughts about Ravan, and it will definitely make you fall for Ravan and Amish as an author. Seeing Ravan, the biggest villain in all over the world, seeing him altogether in a different light, just sometimes make you feel sympathy towards him, and sometimes it will also develop hatred towards him. Ravan is the third book among the Ramchandra series, but I just love this book more than Ram and Sita. And if you want to read mythology book, then must read this one. Okay, so and the last book that I would recommend you is a romance book by Janice Peria, that is The Nine Chambered Heart. This is a story of a woman told by those whom she loved or been loved by. This book is actually divided into 9 chapters where 9 characters recall their memory with the same woman, and their memories and stories just breathing life into her, and in the end it's become really very difficult to understand that actually which version of her is real. So if you want to read romance books, then please do check this one. So these were all the books that I would recommend you to read. So pick anyone and read, and happy reading to you all.